Welcome back to Active Man Sports, where we break down the hottest topics in sports. Today we're diving deep into one of the most dynamic and exciting young talents in the NBA, Luka Dončić. The Slovenian sensation has taken the league by storm, but like every player, he has strengths and areas to improve. Let's break down the pros and cons of Luka Dončić's game. First, let's talk about what makes Luka Dončić such a special player. Luka is arguably one of the best playmakers in the game today. His court vision is unreal. Whether he's driving to the basket or orchestrating from the perimeter, Luka sees plays develop before they happen. He's averaging over 8 assists per game, and that number could easily be higher if his teammates were more consistent with their shots. His basketball IQ is through the roof, making him an offensive maestro. Luka can score in a variety of ways. Whether it's step-back threes, posting up smaller guards, or finishing with crafty layups around the rim, Luka is a three-level scorer. He's already had multiple 40-point games, and his ability to create his own shot makes him nearly impossible to guard one-on-one. For a player who spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Luka is an exceptional rebounder, especially on the defensive glass. He averages about 8 rebounds per game, which is rare for a guard. His size, positioning, and instincts allow him to control the boards and start the fast break. At just 25 years old, Luka has already established himself as the leader of the Dallas Mavericks. His poise and ability to take over games in crunch time have made him one of the most clutch players in the NBA. Remember that buzzer beater against the Clippers in the playoffs? Luka loves the big moments, and more often than not, he delivers. Now, no player is perfect, and Luka Dončić is no exception. Let's look at some of the areas where Luka still has room to grow. While Luka's offensive game is elite, his defense is not at the same level. He often struggles to stay in front of quicker guards, and his lateral movement on defense can be slow. Luka has the size to be a better defender, but his focus on that end of the floor isn't always there. Opponents will often try to exploit him in pick-and-roll situations. Luka's playmaking is outstanding, but he can be a little turnover-prone. He averages nearly 4 turnovers per game, which is on the higher side. A lot of this comes from his aggressive style of play. He's always looking to make something happen, but that leads to risky passes or getting trapped by defenses. He'll need to refine this aspect as he continues to grow. Luka has been criticized for coming into some seasons a bit out of shape, which can affect his stamina throughout games and seasons. He logs heavy minutes, and at times, you can see him getting winded late in games. This is an area where Luka can improve, especially if he wants to extend his prime and avoid injuries down the road. Luka's step-back three has become iconic, but his overall shooting percentages from deep are inconsistent. He's a career 33% shooter from beyond the arc, which is below average for someone who takes as many threes as he does. Luka has the mechanics to be a better shooter, but this is definitely an area for improvement. So there you have it, folks. Luka Dončić's strengths and weaknesses. As an offensive force, he's one of the most talented and versatile players in the league. But like any young star, there's still room for growth, especially on defense, and with his shooting consistency. It's exciting to think about just how much better Luka can get over the next few years. What do you think? Will Luka overcome these weaknesses and become the face of the NBA? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth breakdowns. Thanks for tuning in to Active Man Sports, and we'll see you next time.